Naomi, I'm so excited for it.
Wow, wow, I like it. I like it. It's a big honor to have you here. My kids were placing bets on what you were gonna wear, what outfit you were gonna rock, what's the hairstyle gonna be, Daddy, because they're big fans of yours. So there's a lot of excitement surrounding this interview in my household.
Well, a storm is coming, so as far as my attire and everything going on like that, I think it's going to be very unique. It's always going to be the center of attention when it comes to my appearance. And what's crazy is people don't understand I come with different hairstyles. Obviously, the staple is the bob or a wet bob, but I come with all different variations of what I'm going to wear, what kind of hairstyle. My entire team, we all sit down and we try to formulate something that's just captivative that people are going to remember when they think about this match. So we should put, it should be a bet system on what kind of hairstyle I'm going to wear, what type of attire I'm going to wear. It matters to me.
It is a bet system in this household.
Yes. Yes. Because I put a lot of time and effort. We all, as wrestlers, we put a lot of time into our wrestling attire and also what we look like as far as our makeup, our hair, especially the women. Like we put a lot of effort into we have an entire makeup staff. So we put a lot into our looks. And yeah, so there should be a bet system. We're in Vegas as far as what type of hair and makeup and attire that we're going to wear. I put a lot of effort in that.
So you're this superhero-like figure for fans, for kids, for my daughters especially, and I'm very grateful that you're taking the time out of your busy day to do this interview.
No
Thank you so much.
problem, no problem. I'm excited. I this is probably my third time ever going live, and I was working out and I got so into it because Vegas is next week, so I'm like, okay, all right, I gotta focus. And before I knew, the time snuck up on me, and here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. I have pages of questions. I
All
mean,
right.
the people are so interested in you. They are so intrigued in Jade Cargill, and the questions are coming from all over the world. The German-speaking countries, of course, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, but Italy, France, from all over the globe. So people love Jade Cargill.
I love that. I love that. Keep supporting. That makes me happy.
First question here is from Lisa. She writes, people love your different outfits and your gear. Where do you get your inspiration from, and what is your favorite ring gear?
Oh my gosh. Favorite. Oh my gosh. I did a storm entire years ago that was one of my favorite. I was trying to wait for a big moment, but um it was a big moment. It was is when I won a title. So that was my favorite. But it's so many. I did Shatara, I did She-Hulk. I've done so many. I've done Jade from Mortal Kombat. That was probably one of my first that I was so excited to do. Um, so I feel like at WWE you guys haven't seen what I'm coming with. Like it's just beginning and I'm so excited for everyone to see. But I put a lot of effort. If anything, I get all my inspiration from fashion shows. I literally look at every fashion show that goes on in Paris to UK to America, New York. I look at all of it and I look for inspiration. I look at halftime shows. I look at entrances when it comes to artists and musicians. I look at all around the spectrum to see what I can pull inspiration from. This year, it's been like kind of lackluster with me pulling inspiration from a lot of things, but I've been doing my absolute best to try to figure out stuff that's original to me as far as my entrance for Mania, as far as my attire for Mania. Everything's very organic and more so me than the inspiration around me this time.
Were you a fan of comic books when you grew up?
Yes, very much so. That's where Storm is like, oh my gosh, Marvel, all that. I used to like get all the books I could and I was so indulged in it. I loved it.
Yeah? Is Storm your favorite comic book character of all time?
Yes. Yes, because I feel like I resonate a lot with her because I weather the storm around me. I get my audience to stand up, I get my audience to sit down. I'm the one that weathers the storm around me. I control everyone around me, and that's what she did. I control
Mhm.
my elements.
Interesting, interesting. There's a superhero question here from Nico. He writes, is there a superhero you would like to represent or embody with a future outfit?
It's a couple of them. I just have to be careful with the DC and Marvel right now. I have to be careful with them, but I can't give everything away, and that's what people want. People are like, and you know, on Twitter, what I do is I ask people, "What do you want to see?" Because I want my fans to give me, I not so much ideas, but I want to know what they resonate with, so we can all be on the same page, and so they can see I see you. Like I did Kill Bill, and the crazy thing about it was I didn't know if I was gonna do it, but then so many fans were like, "You should do." Oh yeah, Starfire. Oh yeah, I see somebody say Starfire. Yes, Starfire. It's the color. It's a skin color. I gotta figure that out because I did She Hulk and I did green and I had to fade that a little bit, but it takes so much. But I asked people on Twitter, uh, what do they see me as? You know, what do you guys want to see me as? And I get that inspiration. So Kill Bill was one of them that fans were like, you should be Kill Bill, you should be Kill Bill. And I already did The Bride. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll do this one. I did that look. It was great. And I was trying to do it in my own way because Becky had did it, I think, about a couple years ago. So I was like, okay, how can we spin this to where it can be like a Jade attire? And so we did that. And then last week we did Alice, so that was great. And then you guys just got to see what's coming next. You just got to see what's coming next. I can't give you guys everything, but Starfire has been on my list. I seen somebody said that. The problem I have with Starfire is when I did She-Hulk, I colored my skin green. To get that color off of your skin is crazy. And at the time, the only way I could get it off my skin was alcohol. And I was completely covered in it. And it took me hours and hours and hours to one, put it on and then to take it off. And it because of all the scratches and burns I had on my body, it was painful to take off. And so I have to think about when I have to color my skin now, what other alternatives I can do.
Oh,
It's a lot.
that sounds painful. That sounds painful. Let me tell
It
you.
was, especially
Um,
after being in like I was beat up after that match. So putting alcohol and all these scrapes and bruises, yeah.
we'll skip that. We'll skip that. Emma wants to know, when will we see you in a Marvel movie playing Storm?
That's not up to me, guys. That is not up to me. That's up to our corporation and Marvel Studio. But I think I have what it takes, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Like Marvel, holla at me. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
I'm on
But
the bandwagon. I'm on the
listen,
bandwagon here.
but big things are coming up. Just you guys be prepared. Some big things are coming up. I think you all will be super proud. I think you guys would be elated. So just keep watching.
We will. We
Yes,
will. Next
please,
question
please.
is next question is coming from Maria. She writes, "You spent a lot of time in Europe last month. What was the highlight for you?"
Oh gosh. So we went to Barcelona and it was this restaurant. I love Michelin star restaurants. And it was this restaurant called ABCD, I think. It's like, but it's pronounced something, but let's just say ABCD. Um, the food was so good. I mean, it was so good. And then it's crazy because the one thing I love the most, I had an allergic reaction to, and my tongue had, yeah, it swelled up for just about 30 minutes. It swelled up for 30 minutes, but it was the best thing that I had. And it was like squid mixed with something that is from Spain. I can't think of what it's called, but the food there, I would say is it was so good. But this one restaurant from that's ABCD in Barcelona was the highlight. And when I went to Paris, my daughter, all she wanted to see in Paris was the Eiffel Tower. So that's it. I was like, what do you want to do? She's on spring break. I'm like, what do you want to do? She said, only thing she said, I want macaroons and I want to go to the Eiffel Tower. And I was like, well, that's easy. Let's do it. And just to see her so elated and happy to see, like, it was crazy because we got there the night before and it lit up because it was on the hour. And we are at a restaurant kind of far away, but you could see like the lights and everything. And she seen it as we were walking in the restaurant and her face just lit up and glowed. And I was like, this is what it's about. This is exactly what it's about. And she was just so happy. So between those two highlights, I love Europe. I'm listen, if I could, I would move there. But we're here.
It's not too shabby either. It's not too shabby
No,
either.
no, no, I love it. I love Europe.
Speaking of your daughter, Murat writes, How much does it mean to you to have your family by your side on trips to other countries?
Everything. She'll be 8 next week, actually Friday before Mania. So it means everything because my daughter gets so jealous that I get to tour the world doing something I love. So one, she's not gonna forgive me easily if I just go. We went to Japan last year, and she was so upset that we didn't take her to Japan. But she had to go to school, and so it means the world because I've seen um the previous generation of wrestlers and their relationships with their kids. And one thing I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 years before I did this. So raising my daughter was very important, and I wanted her to understand, like, I can do both. You can do both. And being that my husband is a retired baseball player, that helps as well because he can travel. We own a professional softball team in Austin, Texas, that's moving to Georgia. But having him there and being able to support and make sure our home is safe and sound, but also having them be there to see how much they already see the work I put in, but them to see it in person, and my daughter to see everything I'm doing is just the floor to her foundation. It means the world. I want to bring her along for this ride because when it's time for her to do whatever she wants to do, I don't want her to be shy about it. I want her to be grand. I want her to see, her dad did this, but her mom did this, and I want her to go out there, poke her chest out, head held high, be proud of what we do, and know that the sky's the limit.
I have so many things I want to say about that because I can relate so much. My daughters are 7 and 9, and my older daughter, she has her birthday on WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, yeah,
Easter, yes.
and it's such a powerful thing because they're in this age where you're looking for the right inspirations, for lack of a better term,
Yes.
and you made such an impression on them at Bash in
Thank
Berlin. You
you.
know, they were in the crowd, and
Thank you.
this they saw their daddy do what I do on the commentary desk, and they saw you and Bianca and Rhea, and I cannot tell you how much of an inspiration you are for these girls. You know, you're
Thank you.
strong, you're powerful, a self-made woman, and that is a very cool thing nowadays. I think it wasn't necessarily the case like 20, 30 years ago, but now it's more common, and it's so positive, I think.
Yes, yes. Yes. And for me, my inspiration was China. I didn't see women that looked as strong and immaculate as she was and on the stage, and didn't take anything from anyone. And that resonated with me. And I remember I would get picked on growing up. And when I seen her going out and just being strong and proud, I was like, you know what? I love the way I look because of her. Look at her. She's proud, like she's going out there, head held high. And so that was something that resonated with me as far as how I looked. And me, where I'm from, I didn't see women that look like that. So it's good to hear that. It was really good.
What I find inspiring about you is that you have a degree in child psychology, if I'm correct.
Yes.
And as a dad, it's a very selfish question because I'm supposed to read these fan questions, but I want to know, is it helpful to have a degree of that kind when you're raising your own kid?
Yes, but I do try to leave it in the back just because it's I'm not here to treat, I'm more to conform. I want to conform to my child. This is my first example. I've had nieces and nephews, but when you have nieces and nephews, you can pick them up, fill them up with candy, and drop them off. Like it's a difference. But when you have your own kid, and at that, I was a stay-at-home mom, and a lot of people don't understand to be a stay-at-home mom, it's a lot because when you have a job, a 9 to 5 job, you can leave work and go home. When you're a stay-at-home mom, you're always at work, whether your child wakes up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and especially that first stage of waking up all throughout the night. Um, it's it's tough, but I had to leave the book behind. The DSM, I had to leave it behind, and I had to really just focus on conforming to her and what she wanted. I still use a lot of practices. I sit back and I'm like, okay, all right, and I try to understand what's going on, but it's pretty interesting. It's like hot and cold. It's hot and cold. I thought I was like, okay, because what I do, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a rough and tough. And my daughter's very girly. She's rough and tough in areas, but she's very girly, like very much. I like pink, 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 pink. She actually likes Tiffany because pink, 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 pink. So she's like, she likes pink, I like pink. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't like Tiffany, but okay. But she loves Tiffany. Um, and it's more so like me getting to know who she is every single day. Every single day I'm learning something new. And that's what I loved about the field was that you got something new every single day. You didn't know what you were gonna get. Kids are so random. They're so random. You don't know what you're gonna get and they're so innocent and I just loved working with them, but as far as my daughter I just have to like let her be. And I've tried to apply some things. I'm like, okay, it's not a controlled experiment right now. And like I'll tell her no, and then her dad, I'll say like I don't know, she'll just let's just say she gets in trouble at school. Teacher calls, she's in trouble at school. I'm like, okay, and I'm at work, and then she'll call me later and say, yeah, I would have got ice cream today. And I'm like, why'd you get ice cream? Why was there ice cream? And she's like, well, daddy got me ice cream. So it's like a whole like relationship on how we do things. It's pretty interesting, but I more so conform to her and learn new things about her every single day. She's honestly, she acts just like her dad, like just like her dad. And I'm like, I don't get like how this works, but the personality is candid. It's crazy.
You don't know how much I can relate
It's
to what you just said.
crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I carried you. I carried you. And she looks like him. She acts like him. I'm like, this is DNA is crazy. It's crazy.
It's the same here. It's the
Oh,
exact same thing here.
yes,
Um, Back to these questions. Fabienne wants to know, you just visited
yes.
Paris. Would you rather have a painting or a statue of yourself in the Louvre?
Oh my gosh, I've never thought about this. This is a good. Hmm. It's so weird because I would love to see how a person would like carve me into a statue because I believe that I am a statue carved out, but it's like a painting is so the Mona Lisa is a painting and it's the most.
Iconic.
I know, I'm trying to like figure this out.
We need the Jade Lisa.
Yes, let's just do a painting. Let's do a canvas and let's do the painting. Why not? Well, no,
Agreed.
wait. Let's do a sculpture. Let's do a
Okay.
sculpture. Let's do a sculpture. Yes, let's do a sculpture so you can see all of this. You can see all of it. I think you'll get more of an idea of how much work I put into my body with a sculpture.
Nothing beats 3D. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
Nina's question is the next on my list, and she writes, you're a role model to many. Who has inspired or is still inspiring you?
I mentioned before China. China was a huge inspiration to me. Um, right now, I feel like I inspire myself to push limits. I think it's more me. I think it's what I do. I go out there and I'm like, I shock myself all the time in what I do because I didn't come from the background. I didn't come from all the different like I didn't come from the amounts of training that a lot of people put in to be at a position that I'm in. So I feel like every time I go out there, the crowd gets bigger. The noise gets like this. Like it's so much. And I'm doing things I've never done before. I think right now it's more so me that inspires because it's what I want and it's what I'm pushing and I'm thriving to. And I'm telling myself I can do these things. So continuously every day I look in the mirror and I just inspire myself and I tell myself what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. With those vibrations. But me in China was a huge inspiration of mine, and just um and wanting to walk in and have the type of magnitude as far as the aura that she had, and it's still unmatchable.
Powerful, powerful stuff. Monique writes, what did it feel like to finally return last month and to be back in action again?
Amazing. I always get it. I'm so nervous of the reception that I'm gonna get, and but I was more so set on revenge. More than anything, I was more set on revenge, to reveal who's the person that took me out. And I think it was just crazy the last couple of months how everything was just like nothing happened. Like people paraded on, like nothing happened. I can't like working with. it just, it blew my mind. It blew my mind to where the entire time I was away, thankfully I had family and friends. I just had to let go. Like I had to let go. I had to let go. I had to focus on what was in front of me because I would have drove myself insane. I had to turn off the TV. I couldn't even watch at a certain point. Like I couldn't even watch TV at a certain point as far as wrestling because I would get so emotional about it because this woman that I thought was my my friend, my sister, someone I considered family. The fact that she took me out and was up there with my partner, acting as if nothing happened, my place was taken so easily, and people just commended that rather than questioning why so easy. I had to just let go, and within that month, I had to recharge, and I couldn't trust anybody other than my family and friends. I couldn't trust anybody because I thought everybody was in on it, if you ask me, and I'm new.
I
I'm
wasn't.
new.
I wasn't.
I didn't trust anyone. And the fact that I'm new, and I was I felt like I was so naive how I came in. Like I was so naive how I came. I was very trusting, like very much like this is a working system. Like we're a family. Like let's all work together. We're all like trying to make this product the best that we can do. When all along that wasn't the reception that I was getting. All along I had my own sister sit back and plot against me, and behind my back. And it's like, how can the woman who, before I even came to this industry, as far as not industry, but as far as this company, the woman I had a friendship with, a sisterhood with, that I consider family, that my daughter would play with, and my daughter admired, if I couldn't trust her, I can't trust anybody. So it was more a relief for me to come back. It was more of a relief because it was time for me to reveal who's the person who did it. I felt like I had mentally garnered up the strength to go out there and do what I needed to do, and to finish this off. It takes a lot. It's like it took a lot for me to do that, and it wasn't just the physical, from a physical standpoint, because I had to heal up physically. I had to heal up mentally. That can really do something to someone, and she hit me where it hurts. So I was really excited. I was nervous about the reception I was gonna get, but I seen red.
This here is a question that's on a lot of people's minds, and it's from Leander. He writes, "How proud are you to have a singles match at WrestleMania?"
Two, two, 2-0. I'm gonna go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm excited. Um, I'm just, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. It kind of came out the blue. Um, I'm happy to show what I can do in a solo match. Um, I welcome, I welcome everything that comes with this match. I welcome the hate. I welcome the love. Um, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm ready to put on a show. I'm ready to tear the house down, and I'm ready to beat down Naomi to a pulp. I'm ready to get the revenge that has been surging for a while. And I'm happy that I can finally put it to rest and get my hands on her. I'm sure it's gonna be more from this because I'm sure she's gonna be broken and gonna seek revenge in some type of way, but she's wrong. Like she's absolutely wrong for what she did, and people try to justify what she's done, which is crazy. But um it means the world to get my first solo match, and I'm happy to do it on the grandest stage, at Mania, at that in Vegas, at that with my family there. It just feels great.
I'm gonna take the segue for this question from Mina. She writes, "What can the WWE universe and especially Naomi expect from you at WrestleMania?"
A lot of this, no, war, war. It's war. It's absolute war. It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be gritty. It's gonna be in your face. This is gonna be a revenge. I think, to sum it all up, it's all revenge. I wouldn't even, let's not put bloodshed in there. Let's not, it's just war. It's war. It's more personal than, I believe, a lot of storylines going on right now, because this is a woman that betrayed me, that stabbed me in my back. The woman that pushed me on a car, literally from my back, not from the front. I didn't see any of this coming. And it's all because she thought what was best for me. And I think that's what people don't understand is how can this, like, she thought she knew what was best for me. And at that, she tried to take me out for somebody who right now is going to chase a title and not concerned about her mental health and what's going on with her. Naomi has lost it. And I think it's just crazy that people are justifying someone, me as a clinical, like, she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. But she should have took me out because now she's going to regret even messing with, even when dealing with me. And I'm trying to, it took a lot of time. And I think that when people ask me why am I so calm about it, those months that I was away, like I said, I had to mentally heal. And I think my fists, they're just going to do the words. They're going to speak for me more than anything else.
I almost feel like we need a stipulation here. What do you think?
I I would love that. I would love that. Listen, I have a chair in my car right now. I've been trying to prepare for this. I've been trying to prepare for this the entire time, but I'm just doing what I'm told, and that's fine. If she just gonna get straight fists, then that's okay. That is okay. Fist and feet, like not feet but boots, and it's all good.
I know what you're saying.
Yes.
Jacob wants to know, and it's what a lot of fans have asked. With everything that happened, are you still good with Bianca?
I think she and I need to have a sit down and really talk things out. I think that it's very muddy waters right now.
Hmm.
I think that she and I are on different paths right now. She's focused on winning a title, and I'm on a path of revenge. But I think that's something that honestly she and I do need to sit down and figure out what exactly is going on, especially when I was away. And to be frank, all three of us need to sit down and talk and figure out where it went wrong, what's going on. I think there's a lot of things that's unsaid. I think there's a lot of hurt. I think there's a lot of pain in this story that we're all going through. But I think she has a title to win, and that's what's important for her. And that's what's important to her. That's what she has to go chase right now. I have to go deal with this mess that I would say we all have created. And she's on a soloist and she's focused on what she has to do. So I'm here to clean up this mess and try to seek out this whole situation that I'm in right now and try to figure out what is wrong with Naomi. And sadly, I can't get to her. And the only person I feel like that can get to her is probably Bianca because everything's Bianca, Bianca, Bianca. But that's something I can't solve right now. All I can do is solve and get what's best for me and my mental and keep going. So everybody's on their own path right now. And it's just something that I think she and I do need to sit down and resolve and figure out what is going on because I feel like it's just big me.
Speaking of titles, this is a question from Thomas. It's interesting. You're obviously focused on Naomi right now, but is the WWE Women's United States Championship or even the WWE Women's Championship something you would like to go after?
Oh, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. See, this is where my cocky side comes out. I'm gonna like take over this entire division, whether people like it or not. It's just win. It's win, and when the opportunity comes, I'm gonna grab it. Like I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna seize the timing. It is inevitable. So yes, I'm capturing them all.
Somebody who seized an opportunity is Ricky Saints, and Nassan writes, one of your best friends is Ricky Saints.
Yes.
How happy are you that he has become the NXT North American champion?
I'm excited seeing what he visualized. You know, he's a visionary and he sees what he wants and he always obtains that. And I'm so happy for him because he puts in so much work in this industry. Like whether you guys he puts so much work. He cares so much. And he was one of the people, he's one of the people actually I'm gonna train with him on Sunday. We train together. We always train together. We give each other's ideas. and we really lean on one another for advice in this industry. So I'm excited. He's gonna take over this industry. It's just the beginning. I mean, what he's been here for what, 2 months, maybe a month, 2 months, and he's already obtained a title. It's
Yeah, he broke
yeah,
the
this
record for the fastest title win after an NXT debut.
exactly. So it's only gonna keep on coming and coming and coming. So much gold is gonna keep on coming and coming up. I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And he put his head down and he did the work, and he's gonna continue to do the work.
I have the same feeling. This is my last question for today. Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Time flew
No
by. I don't know
problem.
where it went, but it was so much
Sorry, I'm
fun.
like, yeah, I'm sorry. I wish we could. I've been working out. I'm trying to get ready to lay the smackdown on Naomi. It's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be really good.
Last question here. Leandro writes, how much fun was it working out with Sheamus and to see him suffering?
Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna make him suffer. I didn't try. Let's just say it was so enjoyable because that's something that everybody was asking for as far as like what do I do? What do I do? And I am the type to not record my workouts these days. I just kind of come in, do the work, and I leave. But it was more enjoyable. I didn't know he was gonna be all broken up the way he was. It wasn't on purpose, guys. Like it wasn't, because to me, those workouts are easy because I do them every day. I literally carve out 30 minutes of abs in every routine that I do. I mean, after every routine that I do. And I think it was fun though. I love beating up Seamus. So like whenever he's ready for another, I welcome it. Like, and I'll introduce more and more and more. But it was fun. I had a great time with him.
30 minutes of abs every workout?
Yeah, yeah. I work out 5 days a week and I carve out 2 hours, but I carve out 30 minutes of
Oh,
abs. Yes, yeah.
I mean,
But it's like you can rest, you can rest, you can rest, you can rest.
the sheer volume of that is an eye opener because now I know what I'm doing wrong because I'm doing an hour of
You look
chest.
great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot coming from you, but now it makes sense because you're doing chest for an hour. You're doing incline, flat, decline, cable crosses, but I'm only doing 3 sets of abs every workout. So, well, go figure.
You can do it. You can do it, but it starts in the kitchen. We all know that. It starts in the kitchen.
True, true, also true. Great advice from Jade Cargill. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
No problem. I'm excited for this weekend. Well, next weekend at WrestleMania. You guys check us out in Vegas. I'll be taking on Naomi and I'll be winning. I'll be winning. Get ready for it. It's gonna be a great match, very personal match, and she's gonna get everything coming to her.
All the best. All the best for WrestleMania. You have to promise me one thing. You gotta come back. This was great.
I would, of course. I had a great time. I love Europe. So please, you guys support us, keep on following, and some big things will be going on. Like I know you guys mentioned Marvel, but some big things are coming up. So I'm excited. You guys keep watching.
And listening, and listening.
Yes, 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 yes.
Jade Cargill, thank you so much. Bye, everybody, and have a great WrestleMania.
Have a great WrestleMania. Thank
Thank
you.
you.